Good morning, everyone. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO of VAMUBUSIBE. I thank God so much this morning. I'm still here, alive, and I thank all of you who are still following us in this moment of morning prayer. For some of you have got challenges, you have lost your beloved ones. May God strengthen you. You know, always we say that in life, we get mixture of things. Today happiness, tomorrow sorrow, and we can't avoid it because it is nature. May God strengthen you. Today I'm going to talk about the word prayer. I remember one day when I was still a youth, there is a certain man of God who came from Kenya. He was teaching us about prayer. And he told us, please, prayer is not something that just comes by talking. You stand and then you talk. People see you either on the microphone, if you are a religious person anyway. People see you on the microphone. People see you on the roads. You stand on the road and begin to pray for the city. He said, no, okay, it can be part of it, but he was talking to us that prayer is the moment when you get to your third sense, and then you begin to communicate to the spirit. And this is where you find that for those who use it in an evil way, they become sorcerers. You find somebody somewhere sitting alone, communicating to the demons, to the evil powers. But there is no way you can communicate to that spiritual world when you don't enter into prayer. And prayer, at this level, you will come to know that it is not a religious act. It is a natural act. It is that thing that you give yourself time to share message from you, the individual in the physical world, to the spirit. Because we like it or not, we do exist in two forms. This form of physical and the form of spirit. This is the reason why you'll find that, okay, if you have never been victimized, you may not understand this. But this is the reason why you find one time that somebody gets a shake on the eye. You understand? And we realize there and then that because this shake on the eye has come on this side, in this angle, and in this way, it seems I'm going to get a problem. From there and then, even inside the heart, there will be an awakening of the instincts that will tell him that something bad is going to happen. And if it goes in a normal way, he can even go to somebody and says, you know, my friend, I'm having these signs, this and this and this, which indicates that I'm going to get a problem, but I don't know which problem is coming. And then the friend says, okay, we shall see. After 1 day, 2 days, he gets an accident, or he's robbed, or anything bad happens to him. And that's when a friend will come and say, you remember what you told me? You said that you have senses, instincts that told you that a problem is coming. Now it has come. Now, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, that thing that I have just spoken is so deep and wide that if you don't go down to meditate about it, you'll not understand. And for those of you who have been victimized now, you know what I'm talking about. But there is a spiritual connection to every human being that you need to be careful with. You are pregnant, but what is that voice telling you in your heart? Even when you are sleeping, what is the spirit telling you? Is it telling you that the baby that you have in your womb is abnormal? Is it telling you that you are not going to produce well? I even had one person who was testifying openly that for the last 7 years by then, she was looking for a baby. She was looking to conceive, but any time that he comes closer to the time of getting a miracle, something came in the dream, and she saw she was in intercourse with some other person, and from there, she lost it. I think you understand. Now the same thing is going on in different people's lives. You just wake up in the morning, you hold the steering of your car, and you feel unconfident. You are less confident, like you are just a learner, but yet you have been with the car for 6 years, for 10 years, for 30 years. And immediately you feel it in your heart and then move from the house, you get a problem on the way. Because something in the spirit has been telling you a message, but you didn't care. This is the reason why I always call you that, please, when you hear these words, please try to come. I gave you every Wednesday, plus other days. We can sort that thing that you don't understand. How can you tell me that every time when you put your head down to sleep, you see the deceased? Your granny that you buried 7 years has come and is speaking to you in the dream. How do you think that you will be successful at your place of work when all in your mind and in your spirit you are discussing with the people who left? They even don't have problems because, you know, it is an evil power that's dressed in the image of your granny. But your granny has no problem with you. So we have to awaken our concerns on how do we deal with the spiritual world. This is when you sit down and say, no, if this evil saying has come to me, I rebuke it. It will not happen to me. I met a woman who had lost 3 children. For some of you who come on at VAMUBUSIBE Church, you know this. She lost 3 of them. But what happened is that they died kind of deaths which are somewhat confusing, because the first one was just 2 months and this woman was mopping. She left the baby on top of the bed, then plus the water down. As she tried to dry up the cement around, the baby moved from the bed, fell into that little water that she was using to mop, and the baby died. She came back to the bedroom, looked for the baby on the bed, and the baby was not there. Surprising, she looked into the basin and the baby was there in the water dead. Another one was sitting outside at the age of 4. And they had a simple mango tree where they had put a certain chiti chebako sango kujaye miyembe. It was just on the top of the tree. As wind came and shook the tree, that rod came down and hit the boy down. The boy died. This is how she lost. Another one died just by normal attacks. But she discovered it was abnormal because she could have a dream that her child is dead. She cried in the dream with the physical tears. When she woke up in the morning, she saw she was crying physically. And then after that, a few days passed by, and then she lost a child. It was not until she awakened her understanding that we fought that thing spiritually. Now she has 4 children. I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on in your life? This is a time that you need to settle down. Not just saying, hallelujah, God help me. No, no, no. It is a time to go and begin to change something in the spirit. That's what we call prayer. You communicate into the spirit and you change things. I'm sending to you this prayer, please. Father, I thank you for everybody. People are having attacks and different things which happen to them in the spirit. Some of them are warned in the spirit, but they don't interpret the warnings. Even as I speak, somebody's pregnancy is in danger. She's being warned, but she can't interpret. As I speak, somebody's wealth is in danger, but he can't interpret. Somebody's life is in danger, but he can't interpret. I pray that you deliver people who are at the edge of death. You protect them, our Father. I pray that you give blessing to those who are humble before you. I pray that you protect people's business. You make them great. Let this word be their shield. Father, I thank you because it is done. Now and forever we go. Have you been blessed? Don't die with the problems. Don't die with confusion. I want to see you one-on-one every Wednesday. Come and we share together about what you are going through. Don't fear journey. I come from very far. Come every Wednesday, 8 a.m. up to 3 p.m. And every Friday plus Tuesday, 4 p.m. we are at service. Come and we meet. On Sunday, 10 a.m. we have fellowship. Then don't forget to call me on 0752229680 as you see on the screen. Another one is 0782229680. You can also use it for WhatsApp. My YouTube channel is Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. When you rate VAMUBUSIBE, the page will come. Subscribe. It will be very great. We are located at Hoyman Road, NANSANA, opposite Nabweru Main Road. You slope down, you'll find VAMUBUSIBE Church, or you can even call those numbers. My people, my good ministers will help you with direction. You can also send financial support or any kind of support. I love you so much. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO. May God keep you. We meet next time.